And in a great position for it. Now when we check heart rate in this position, we have it at 135. Good, really consistent heart rate, no huge deviations or anything like that. Let's check some blood flow in that umbilical cord since we have a pretty nice view of it here. Responsible for all of that nutrient exchange and blood support for baby. That red is the artery, blue are the veins, taking that blood and nutrient to and from the placenta and right on into the belly button. Lots and lots of very good blood flow in that placenta and in that cord. Okay. We're going to come back across here. So little one's laying a bit sideways right now. See that little arm coming, sorry, I'm kind of blocking.
Oh, no, you're fine.
That little arm coming right up towards the forehead there, kind of deep in thought, resting that little hand there. Now it does look to me like a posterior placenta, so sitting in between your back and baby. Bladder is looking good here as well. Great. So we know little one's taking that fluid in. It's making it through the digestive system into the stomach, and then passing through the urinary system, kidneys, bladder, all of that stuff, and then getting expelled right back into the fluid levels. I'm going to go to the top of the head here now, and let's do measurements on the head, because I'm curious to see what little one's measuring today. So all the way around here, the circumference of the head. But the first thing we're going to do is biparietal diameter, basically the width of the head, ear to ear, 20 weeks and 2 days. Head circumference now, back of the head to the forehead, and then in on the skin line. 20 weeks and 3 days. We'll continue up little one's abdomen, just below the level of the heart. And what we want to measure is basically baby's belt size, all the way around the waist. But we want to make sure that we include really important anatomical landmarks when we do this measurement. So the spinal column and ribs, baby's stomach, and then that umbilical cord insert into the belly button. That's how we know we're at the right level of the abdomen to do accurate measurements. Nice full belly, 21 and 1. And then let's get that long femur bone. You saw that nice long foot. Let's see if the leg is looking long as well. This is the iliac crest of the pelvis. Here's the booty cheek, and this is the femur bone of the thigh. We're going to measure just tip to tip. 21 and 1. So that femur bone is running ahead of schedule as well. So we're thinking long legs, long feet, probably a pretty tall guy. We'll get a little side view of his boy parts here, a little profile view. So this is the inside of the hip. There's the tip. And there's the scrotum. The family jewels here. There's the tip right there, okay? I'm going to zoom right on in on that. And we'll make sure to point it out here. Baby boy on the way. Did you have a feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, everybody was saying that's a boy.
Oh, really?
Everybody. Everybody.
I know. When I said boy, no one seemed super surprised. So I was like, she must have kind of had a feeling.
Yeah, every time we mentioned we're having a baby, like, oh, it's a boy.
Yeah.
And I'm
It's
like,
so funny. When our nurse does the blood draws, we let moms choose pink or blue Coban to wrap the access point. And I would say it's like high 70s for the percent of moms that choose the right color and have no idea already. It's just intuition, or maybe they've had a dream, or who knows. Or family's been telling them, or using some of the different superstitions
Yeah,
to
it's
get
just
little
weird.
one's gender.
because not one person has said girl.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't really feel it was gonna be a girl. I felt like it was gonna be a boy.
And like I said, everybody told me we're having a baby, they're like, oh, it's gonna be a boy. So,
Lots of pressure.
Oh, no, you're
Oh,
okay.
now little one's rolling to look right back at us. Let me save this little video clip. So little ones, we see the orbits, nasal bone, jawline to the chin. But as we rewind back, little one was looking right on up there, and then rolled to look right at us right there.
Oh.
So very active baby, changing positions a bunch of times on this today. Let's look at your report, because I'm curious.